PostHog, the company with a ridiculously cute little mascot, and what I would probably say is probably the best website in the world. I mean, I personally love it. I mean, just look at this. Who said that modern website design is dead, hey? Anyways, I love them and everything they do, whether that's making sense of gobs of analytics data, or recording your log traffic, or managing feature flags, or even collecting survey traffic for you. They do it with such class and user-friendly cuteness that it's hard not to love them. Well, my love is about to turn into stalkerish adoration because they just dropped a convex component to go along with their log stream and error reporting integration. So in this video, we're going to do a deep dive and have a look and see whether my wife has got anything to be concerned about or not. So make sure you grab yourself a lovely cup of tea, drop me a like and sub, and we're going to get into it. So firstly, there are two main ways to integrate Convex into PostHog, depending upon what you're trying to do really. So if you want like a high level overview of your Convex infrastructure, what functions are being run and like how long they're going to take to run and what kind of errors you're getting, etc. What you want is the log stream and error reporting integration. If you want a more detailed product level events, like a user clicked on a thing or a user just bought something, then what you're going to want is the PostHog Convex component. But as the log stream and error reporting integration doesn't take any code to get started, let's take a look at that one first. So before we get started, the first thing you need to know is that to be able to use log streaming, which is what we call a Convex integration, then you need to have a paid plan of some sort. You don't need a paid plan for the PostHog component, so just stick around if you want that. But for this part, you're going to need a Convex paid plan. Okay, so for this demo, this project I've built here is a basic Kanban style to-do app. You can create cards and move them around, these different statuses like this. You can click one and add a description, or you can add comments. It's pretty basic stuff, but that's okay because the app doesn't really matter for this demo. But what does matter is let's open up the Convex dashboard. My favorite way to do this is with npx convex dash. And from there, we can go to the settings and integrations section. And then we can press the little plus icon here to enable the log streaming integration for PostHog. Now, this pop-up says it's going to want a project token, so we need to get that from the PostHog dashboard. Side note, man, I wish this was all doable via agents, I think maybe I'm getting spoiled with agents, but I wish I could just say, just hook these two things together, please, and it will just make it work. But anyway, for now, we can't do that, unfortunately. But anyways, we can grab the token manually from the PostHog dashboard here, and then pop it into the field in the Convex dashboard here. And while we're at it, we might as well enable the PostHog error tracking here as well by pasting in the same project token here. There we go. Okay, and now if we return back to our app and we do some stuff like move some cards around, add a comment here, maybe we'd type something in that's obviously an error. Yep, we get an error. Now when we pop back to the PostHog dashboard, we should see some logs, and huzzah, we do. And we can click one of the logs here, and we can see that the topic is function executed, and the path was comments list by card. Now there's a heap of other interesting information here, and I guess you could go ahead and create dashboards, or you could chat to the PostHog AI and make dashboards for you if you'd like. Oh, but we should probably just go and have a look and make sure that the errors are coming through as well. So let's go to the apps and then error tracking feature, and then bam, there we go. We can see our is error hedgehogs are great called from the convex/comments.ts line 35, which is very nice. All right, so now that we have our logs and errors streaming into PostHog, what else can these lovable little hogs offer us? All right, well, to take our relationship to the next level, we're going to need the brand new PostHog Convex component. This component is going to let us capture events from within our Convex functions rather than just from the high level outside of it. And it's going to allow us to, capture things like it shows here, the user created event, or allows us to use feature flags, which is a PostHog feature, like this discount campaign flag right here. Okay, can you add the Convex PostHog component to this project, please? And then can you sprinkle in some event capturing in our mutations? And can you add the feature flag as well so that I can add that add a feature from the PostHog dashboard. And while you're doing all this, I will set up the environment variables. So while my agent is hacking away on that, let's open up a terminal and type npx convex env set PostHog API key and then press enter. And then we enter our PostHog token from before. And then we might as well set the host as well, which I think will default to US anyway, but whatever. All right, now we're just going to wait for the agent to finish.
A few minutes later.
Okay, it's done. So if we open up the code here, we can see that it's added our PostHog component here, which is nice. And it's gone ahead and sprinkled some of these PostHog.capture calls in our mutations also, which is very nice. So let's give this a shot. So if I open up the app and then I add a card, okay, and then I add some comments in here. It doesn't really matter what they are. And then I'll hop back over to the PostHog dash and we open up the product analytics feature. Cool, there we go. We can see our new events are here on the right hand side. And if I click it, I get a bunch more info as you might expect. And I guess I could create the dashboards from here as well and whatnot, which is very nice. Okay, now if we go back to the code a sec, I saw that the agent also created this featureflags.ts file in the Convex directory, which is an action that calls the PostHog component again to check whether a feature flag has been enabled or not. And if we just trace where it's being used on the front end, we can see if it's being used in this use feature flag React hook, which is then being also in turn used from the board list component, which shows a welcome banner if the welcome banner feature is set. So let's go open up the feature flag section in PostHog and create a new feature flag called welcome banner and set it to enabled. And then let's open up the app to the board view and refresh it, and bam, there we go. We get a nice little welcome banner at the top here. And just to make sure that this is definitely working, let's open up the feature flag again, and then let's set it back to false. And then we'll go back to the app. And oh yeah, because it's an action, we have to refresh the page. And there we go, it disappears. Nice. Now I would like to have seen this is a query rather than action, because then I wouldn't have to have refreshed the page because of Convex, just automatically syncs. Maybe that's something that PostHog can work on in a future version of the component. Hi, Mike from the future here. So after I got filming, I realized I've missed something out. I missed out a very important new feature of Convex plus PostHog, and it is this PostHog AI analytics. So what we can do with this is we can actually get some analytics back from what the LLM is doing or the agent is doing inside of our app, which is obviously incredibly valuable information. So the way we get started with this is we just install a few dependencies here, the PostHog AI SDK, and some open telemetry bits and pieces. And then we can set our PostHog environment variables if we haven't done that already from various other PostHog integration bits and pieces, but our PostHog API key. And we also obviously will need to set an AI API key of some sort. And then to get started, we just pull in we create a provider, which is just basically a provider from the OpenTelemetry SDK, which if you've done any OpenTelemetry stuff in the past before, this should be familiar to you. And then we create span processor and a PostHog trace exporter, passing in our API key and our host. And then we just set it as a global trace provider. And then when we come to actually use the AI SDK to generate text part, we set this experimental telemetry section and we just set it to be enabled and a couple other bits and pieces. And then that's all it is. And then basically information, I'll just go down here, gets sent to PostHog, and we can see traces, latency, token usage, cost, etc., which is obviously incredibly useful information. Now, if you are an absolute badass and using the Convex agent component instead of the raw AI SDK stuff, there is a handy dandy little tutorial here using the Convex agent, which is basically the same thing. We set up the provider, we set up the global trace provider, and then instead of the experimental section being in the raw generate text, it's now on the thread generate text, and we have this experimental telemetry section because basically the Convex agent is using the AI SDK underneath the hood, so it's kind of similar. And that's about all there is to it. I think this is just a really excellent product, and I'm really happy to see this. So make sure you think about this one next time you build an agent on Convex. All right, well, that's just a short one for me for today. I've got to say I'm super impressed with PostHog as always, and really happy to see them integrated with Convex like this. I'm excited to see them flesh out the component a little bit more, maybe add more capabilities and features given the large and ever expanding feature footprint of PostHog. It'd be nice to see that component fleshed out a bit more as well. But for now, I'm just going to leave it here, I think. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to drop me a like and sub down below, and maybe even drop a little cheeky hedgehog-related comment for the PostHog crew. But until next time, thanks for watching. Cheerio.